Good morning, I'm just going to play a 10-minute game and see what happens. Just say hi and good luck. And continue with my usual nonsense. Yeah, development knight, get castled. Queen probably coming to b3. Yeah. If you really want to do that swap, fine by me. Yeah. If he takes with the knight, I get a fork. If he takes with the queen, I get a different fork. If he takes the queen knight, here forks the bishop and queen. I'm going to make it hard for him to keep defending that queen. Keep defending that bishop, and the knight. Okay, so if I take the pawn here, take the pawn here, if it takes with the queen, pawn comes here. Oh no, because I can take with the pawn. Okay, well I can chase him away with that pawn. I like the damage I've done to his position already. Okay, so no, I can castle. Or I could just play queen to f3. Propose a queen trade. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I like my position. No, I'll castle first. And then I'll propose a queen trade in a different way by going queen to f3. Or I can go queen to b3 actually. Here. Of course, if he plays the rook, I can't. cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, my king position is a bit exposed, but I like the weakness I've created in his pawns. Yeah, I'll just threaten the queen here. Yep, I'll take that. Yep. Well, into yeah. King can come here before I chase the knights away. Chase the knight away in a minute with h4. I'll chase the knight away first. I thought maybe we'd think about taking the pawn here to leave the knight undefended, but okay, I'll do it like this. Right, okay. So it's threatened by the knight, bishop, so I can threaten the knight. If he takes with the knight, I take with the bishop, takes with the bishop, I take with the rook. Yeah, fine. Yeah, but I take with this rook. And now I defend the knight with the pawn. You can come here and double up on the pawn with the rook. Come here and double up with the pawn on the pawn on the rook with the rooks. Okay, doesn't do that. Well, I'll come here to stop him invading on the second rank. Yeah, good. come here, so I'm threatening to fork the rooks and threatening this pawn at the same time. Yeah, that was careless, but I'm still threatening to take the pawn. So I can get the pawn on the 7th, so that's good. Can't complain about that. The rook on the 7th, great. Threatening 2 pawns now as well. Can't defend them both. So it's 4 pawns against 4. I like my position. His rook is really a bit out of play there on h4. Okay, yeah, well, I'll just take that then. Yeah, he did all that. Okay, here's a pawn again, but this pawn is hanging and I can play knight here. And you might play rook here to threaten the knight another time, but then I come knight here, threaten the rook, defend the rook. No, can just threaten the knight rook there. And the pawn at the same time. If he takes the rook, I take, then I say check here. I come here with a knight. Still got rook here. Yeah. So I'll just say, I don't know. Should I take or should I say check? I should take first and then say check. Check. Knight comes here. I'm threatening mate actually. Yeah. Actually, I can be mean and win this one on time, can't I? Because I can sacrifice the knight for the 2 pawns and then swap one of the pawns off, and then I've got at least a draw. Yeah, okay, well, that's good. Well, I'll just cut off there, and then he comes here. Yeah, but then I can defend. Yeah, okay. Comes here. I play the knight here to defend the pawn here. Yeah. No, I can come knight here and I'm threatening knight here, check. Okay. But I can come pawn here and make some progress. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, that was really stupid. Luckily, he's only got 17 seconds left. Say good game. Okay, let's look at the game review. How lucky do you want to be? Yeah, okay. Quickly through this because it's all been played by me before. You've surely seen it before. Yeah, should have taken the pawn then. Yeah, I understand that. But I take the pawn now. Should have just castled. So the bishop was already defended, and then it could have come here with the knight to attack the bishop, to attack the queen. Yeah, of course. I thought about it at the moment I'd done it, actually. Yeah. So I shouldn't have taken the... Yeah, it was the best move to... But I should have just offered the queen trade immediately. Yeah, of course. Of course, I should have offered him the chance to win that pawn because the knight doesn't get out. Oof. So now I am a pawn up. Oh no, we're level. Should have played the king first, yeah. Because then the pawn was defended, yeah. That was very careless. But it doesn't really give him anything because I get a couple of pawns. Why is that a mistake? Because I can play rook here, check, and then take the rook, yeah. I could have played the knight then. There and then, yeah, of course. Yeah. He spots the checkmate. Yeah, I come forward and I come in, which is right. And no, that is really stupid because he can just take the rook. But I had 22 seconds. And it was never going to be enough. Yeah, and dirty little flagger. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share my videos. Thanks. Bye.